Welcome back. In this tutorial we are going to cover circular patterns. So to add a circular pattern, what I'm going to do is put a sketch on this circular extrusion that I have, and I'm going to draw a construction circle. Let's go with a diameter of 3.5. I'm now going to put a point out here, and I am going to finish sketch. Add a hole. Let's go ahead and add a counterbore hole. That's not a very good counterbore. Let's make our diameter here 0.75. And that looks better. Alright. Circular pattern works very much the same as our rectangular pattern. You select your features first. I'm going to select out of the model tree. Good habit to get into. Rotation axis. Now, normally I would say, well, let's go ahead and pick the Y. But the Y is over here. I want to revolve around the axis of my origin. The axis of my extrusion. I'm going to pick my circle. Defaults to a quantity of 6 with an angle of 360. We can change that. So if we wanted to say have 3 items at 180 degrees, we see that we've got 3 180. We could change this to say 5, or whatever the case is. Change this to 360 again. We can go 20. And they will overlap. An inventor won't care. If this is what you're looking for, great. If it's not, double click, go back in, change your pattern. Let's go with 12. And we see that we've got our pattern. One other thing of note is that we do not have to pattern a circular pattern on a circular extrusion. So let's say if we were to make this an 8 by 8. It doesn't have to be 8 by 8. Let's make it 8 by 6. So it doesn't have to be a square. So now, if let's just delete the rest of our geometry here, make a sketch, and project geometry. We can put a single point, or we could put multiple points. Let's go ahead and put multiple points and space those out. Let's go 0.5, 0.5, 1.5, and let's go with 2. Let's make this whoops. 1.25 is what I'm looking for here. There we go. Okay. So now if we finish that, we put in a hole. It's going to auto pick our 3 points. Let's drop our seat, so just a straight hole. And now if we circular pattern that hole feature about the y-axis, we can see what we're starting to work with here. We've got a little bit of an issue with our inside hole, so if we bump this up accordingly, that will spread that out. So we don't have to do a circular pattern on a circular feature. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.